Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're making it work. Twinsies.
Twinsies. Hello
What's
to
it called?
everybody.
Subliminal
That's not subliminal.
product placement.
That's called fucking obvious.
I'm nothing if not obvious.
Hello to everybody that's watching. It's Up Late with Glenn and Chloe.
Hey, friends.
Yes, and we're both fucking wrecked right now.
I mean, if that's the adjective you want to put on it, then absolutely let's go with that. Yeah, it's been a couple days.
Yes, that's the running theme on these videos, I think.
It's good. We're here now, and that's all that matters.
Exactly right. What are we going to talk about tonight? Firstly, I just need more of this. Sorry.
Yeah, tell me about it. This is my second in like 20 minutes.
Although, like, if I was going to sing a song right now, it'd be something like tea to the left of me, chocolate milk to the right.
Also, chocolate milk is not normal milk. Let's have this discussion.
No, it's not. It's chocolate milk.
You sent me a message saying that you forgot the milk when you went to the supermarket. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, he needs milk for coffee and tea. I understand that. And then you send me a picture and it's chocolate Big M. I'm like, mate, that's not milk.
I went back for normal milk, but it happened to be next to the chocolate milk, so I had to get that too.
Oh, I see.
And I mean, this is like letting people into our private world here, but if you want to be like that, my next photo had normal milk in it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You need to zoom in. It's right behind it.
I'll go back.
Well, that was a joke that landed.
Nothing is going to get to me today. I don't understand.
No, my photo of the milk. It was never mind. What a shit show.
I feel like I'm like delusional or something, like hallucinating.
Do over.
should we get straight into it? Let's do that.
Oh, if you want to. Fuck.
I only have one sort of thing on my list today.
Oh, thanks for carrying the weight.
I know, like I'm just pulling the team here. So there's something that I like don't understand. Shazam was a movie, yes?
Oh,
I swear I've seen it.
This is the whole Shazam Kazam bullshit with Sinbad.
Sinbad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
There's that movie exists though, yeah?
No, it's like this urban myth.
I've seen it.
That's what everybody says, and good luck finding it. I reckon you're about 3 years. You're about 3 years behind the ball on that one.
Welcome to my life, Glenn. That's how I live my daily life.
No,
but I need to this isn't true though. Yeah, I've seen that movie.
That's what everybody thinks, but no, there's a movie called Kazam, right?
Uh-huh.
Which is, a lot of people have confused it for that. But I think somewhere along the way, with Shazam was a movie within a movie that Sinbad may have done.
Right.
The internet sleuths that are watching this can probably come to the answer because I'm not going to go Googling right now because that was like 3 years ago. So I've kind of forgotten what the story was. But I'm pretty sure...
Whatever, Glenn.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist. But I know everybody, myself included at the time, was adamant. I remember that as a kid. And it's like, well, what do you remember about it? And you don't really remember anything. It's like...
I remember a specific scene. I do. The scene was the genie guy who I thought was like a basketball player or something in a cave. Mm-hmm. And there was a kid there and the kid rubbed the lamp or something, but it's all happening in a cave.
Yeah, right. So...
And it's not Aladdin, okay? It's not.
Kazam.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of then.
Well, he's a genie. He's a basketball player.
Oh, well, I guess that's the one I'm thinking of. Kazam and Shazam, they're quite close.
They are, but that legitimately was a massive online debate that sort of was going for so long, and people got so angry about it.
Oh, well, maybe I'm just getting angry at the wrong thing because I've seen that one, so maybe I'm just getting confused.
No, but they're
What an episode this is turning out to be, Glenn.
It was doomed from the get-go.
yeah. Just double. Nope, not going to finish that sentence. All right, well, that settles that then. That makes me a little bit happier because I was like I know I'm insane, but I didn't think I was that insane.
Yeah, no, we're right.
Oh, well, that's good then. I feel a little bit better.
But like, that's the only thing you had.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't bring anything. No, not true.
Oh, I saw a movie. I actually went to the physical movies.
Now you're just going to go ahead and shit on everybody that can't go to the movies right now.
I'm sorry. I have kids. I haven't been to the movies in like 5 years. Fuck lockdown.
May I say, I was completely thrilled to see that you went to the cinemas. Like, it made my day to see that.
I was so pumped.
Yeah.
It was by a whim that I managed to get rid of my kids for a night. Not get rid of. Lovingly let them have a sleepover. I needed some mental space, and then we went and saw a movie, and it was despite the fact that I found out that we could have seen the same movie for free.
Yep.
Which I didn't realize. I still would have paid for it.
Yes.
Because it was a really good movie.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because the movie could have been absolute dog shit, and you would have probably enjoyed it just because you had that experience of not having the kids. You're out, you don't get to do it very often. That makes a difference. And therefore, watching it on the big screen makes a difference. And I dare say you would have enjoyed it at home, but nowhere near as much.
You are 100% correct.
Yeah.
100% correct. I was laughing my tits off in the cinema, and I really struggle to laugh out loud at something at home. I don't know why. The only real thing that can make me laugh out loud at the moment is John Oliver. He's very funny. But I went and I was like, it made me happy because I could hear other people laughing out loud at the same thing. Like, I think I've always taken for granted that cinema experience. And having kids and being in lockdown and getting to experience it again, it's magical.
It is magical. I'll just go back and remove that John Oliver comment. That's all right. But yeah, no, like you saw Free Guy, didn't you?
You don't like John Oliver?
I hate
yes,
John
I
Oliver.
saw. Oh my God, I will live and die by John Oliver. So let's not get onto that conversation. I love him.
What an arrogant cunt.
Love
anyway,
him.
Continue.
Fucking hilarious. I don't love him all the time, but I do love him a lot of the time. Anyway, yes, I saw Free Guy because obviously I'm going to go see a Ryan Reynolds movie. He's kind of just like The Rock at the moment. He's just everywhere.
You almost called him Reinhold then.
Did I?
Yeah.
May as well. That can be his you know how they have interpersonal relationship nicknames? That can just be his own.
Yeah, Reinhold.
Reinhold. I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was a great concept. I hated the ending. But yeah.
Cool. I haven't seen it yet. It's on my list to watch, but it's one of those films that the media screenings got scrapped and there was no reason to cover it for any kind of publication, and it's one of those ones that gets relegated to just free time kind of movies, like Free Guy in a free time. And I just haven't got around to it yet because other things have gotten in the way, but looking forward to it. Ben and I saw the trailer. We liked the look of it. We were calling it Pixels 2, like it just looked like Pixels 2, but yeah.
Yeah, it kind of did, didn't it? Yeah.
So cool. I'm glad you liked it.
It was really good. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, a few people that I know have seen it have given it a thumbs up. So yay.
Yeah. Well, we kind of I went and saw it with hubby, and we kind of felt like it was retribution for Deadpool 2 and being subjected to that. So we feel like he's definitely pulled his bootstraps up and knocked it out of the park with this one.
Yeah. He was also great in, not that he was in it physically for very long, but he was great in the Pikachu movie, the Pokemon one.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Detective Pikachu. Oh, it's fantastic. Get on it.
Is it really?
Yes, very, very much
okay.
so. Okay. It's very much tailored towards adults that love film noir, but it's got lots of comedy as well, and yeah, really fun.
All right, cool.
Oh, there we go. So there we go. We got some conversation in, like about 10 minutes worth. Can you believe it?
We did it.
Woo.
Go team.
Oh, maybe we should just call it a day right there and just, I don't know what else is there to talk about. Ridley Scott was talking about Gladiator 2 is finally moving.
Oh, wow. That's a
long gap.
A long time.
Well,
yeah.
Have you heard the story of what Gladiator 2 originally was? So back when the first one was made a couple of years later, do you know Nick Cave, the singer?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, Nick Cave wrote a sequel to Gladiator, and that's back when he was writing films, because he wrote, I think it was The Assassination of Jesse James and movies like that.
Right.
And it was, this is no joke, it was Russell Crowe's character comes back from the dead and he's a zombie gladiator. Which sounds preposterous, right? However, when you've got Nick Cave writing that story, that is just dynamite.
I reckon that would be a really good movie for another franchise.
Well, I mean, there's a reason it never happened, right?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, Nick Cave is nothing but integrity. He has never done anything to sacrifice that integrity. And
good on him.
Yeah, but that's it. But the fact he came up with that blows my mind. Whether it was a joke, but he reckons he did it. And
good on him.
I would rather see that Gladiator 2 than the one that they're going to pump out now.
Fun fact, I've never made it through Gladiator.
I hate it.
I've never made it through its entirety.
I get, the ire of people when I tell them that I hate Gladiator, but I do. I just can't stand it.
Yeah. I don't see the appeal to it.
I'm not too much of a fan of sword and sandal kind of movies anyway. The Gladiator style movies, Spartacus and, all that kind of stuff. It's just not...
Ben-Hur and all that kind of stuff.
I enjoy some of Ben-Hur is a masterpiece. I do like it a lot, but overall that genre does not do much for me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really stand out in my books, to be honest with you either. And I like that sort of, I'm really into, what do you call them? Like period movies. Mm-hmm. I love that kind of stuff. It's, it appeals to me a lot, but yeah, nah, I just can't.
Yeah. Okay, we're on the same boat as that one with that one.
Yeah.
I don't suppose a fourth Riddick movie excites you either.
I haven't seen any of the first one.
Okay. Do you love Vin Diesel?
I wouldn't say love. He's fine.
I only ask that because so many actors that I bring up, you will then react by saying, I love that actor.
Oh, no. I don't love him.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of love.
Nothing but passion.
Waikiki's in Free Guy.
Woo!
He's so good at it. He's so good. He's just so good.
Awesome.
And I had to bring that up. Vin Diesel's great. There's nothing.
We've gone from he's okay to he's great.
I mean, great as in like, yeah, he's great. You know what I mean?
Great as in, yeah.
As in, he's great. Like.
Well, the first Riddick movie was called Pitch Black, and that's fucking great. That is a really good movie.
So is this one of those movies that's based on video games?
No.
Oh, okay.
The first Pitch Black is very similar to Alien, but on a very low budget, but just really, really well made. About these people on a prisoner transport that crash land on a planet that seems to be desolate, but when night comes over, all these creatures come out. They're nocturnal. So they're in pitch black with these creatures around them, and Vin Diesel's character has like extra sensitive sight that he's had surgically implanted, so he's the only one who can see these creatures. And then there were two other movies beyond that, then fourth one come in.
That actually sounds really good.
Yeah, the first one it's got Rada Mitchell. It's all shot in Australia in Cooper Pedy, so it's got that really stark, desolate kind of
nice
feel to it. And then they got bigger and bigger. The second one had Judi Dench in it, and the third one was a really weird, misogynistic kind of thing. I just don't know how the hell it floated, but it's good. But Vin Diesel just pumps out all of these sexist lines, and you think to yourself, how the fuck can you get away with this? Because this was at a time when that movement was starting to, come.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they got away with it. Lots of comments like, I'm going balls deep and shit like that.
Oh, God.
Which that's a phrase that amuses me, I gotta say. Is there
that could go either way, to be honest with you. It doesn't have to be misogynistic.
But he says it to a chick, like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's something like, don't quote me, but it could be something to the effect of, he's talking about, I'm going to fuck this chick and I'm going to go balls deep, It's like...
Lord Vin Diesel.
I tell you what, though, is there a more descriptive expression?
No. Nope. It's musical to the imagination and the ears.
Hilarious. All right, I'm done with the teas. I'm just bringing the jockey.
This has got some Baileys in it, or is it just straight chocolate milk?
Straight chocolate milk, but it's all gone to the bottom. I haven't got a stirrer.
I saw that.
I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you to join the chat. I'm like, oh no, my chalky milk. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. You can blame my insane brain.
That's all right.
In the membrane.
Was it Kevin Smith wants to do like a Snyder Cut version of Cop Out? Did you read about that?
No, I don't know what Cop Out is either. This is a really great episode. I know
fantastic.
heaps of stuff.
Cop Out it's a terrible movie, one of the worst movies you can imagine, and it's his worst film easily. And it's Bruce Willis and I think Tracy Morgan, who you love. And
I do.
But the movie just didn't land. Bruce Willis and Kevin Smith fought like cat and dog on the set. They both dissed each other publicly. The promotion.
When was that released?
It would have been like 2005 or something like that.
Oh,
around that. It's a fair while.
I literally just started a movie before, a little while before we were recording, and it's a Bruce Willis movie, and it's got Kevin Smith in it. And that was 2007.
Was that Die Hard 4?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good movie because they got along, and that's how this Cop Out came to be, because Kevin Smith and him got along, and then when they actually made a movie with Kevin Smith directing, it was not quite the same, but yeah. Fair was enough. 2010, so it's a bit later.
Yeah, so there you go. Do you want to take a guess as to why I'm watching Die Hard 4 when it's been a while since I've watched 1, 2, or 3?
Firstly, I love Die Hard 4, but you watched it because of Justin. Yeah?
You know me so well, Glenn.
Yeah. He's good in it. He's very good in it.
He's good in everything. I'm sorry. No, he's good in everything.
He's good in Die Hard 4.
So I think I've only seen Die Hard 4 the one time, and that's when it came out, and that was at the cinemas, I believe. So it's been a good 10 plus years since I've seen it. And I really felt like watching a Justin Long movie that I hadn't seen in a while.
Die Hard 4 is rock and roll. It's just rock and roll. It's a great movie.
That's good. I'm in the mood for shit getting blown up, to be honest with you. Like, yeah. I feel like I need that in my life right now.
It all went to shit when they did the fifth one. That's terrible. I
haven't seen the fifth one.
The fifth one takes place in Russia. It's got Jai Courtney in it, and it's just so bad. But they're doing another one, so whether they can bring it back on track, But number 4,
hopefully.
Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a great series right there.
It is a great series, and it's a sequel that I can get behind.
Totally. And it's because each one of them has done something a bit different.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Bruce.
Yeah, it is Bruce.
It's Bruce.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh.
Yep.
Alan Rickman.
I know.
Speaking of Alan Rickman, I saw an ad of his, or I don't know what it was, but he was like making out with a girl at like a American gas station, and I'm like, ooh, like I'm intrigued, but I don't want to watch it because it's creeping me out a little because
it's a film, right?
Oh, it's a film.
No,
I don't know. I just saw a clip of it.
That was a question. I just forgot to accent the end of the sentence. I forgot to say it's a film.
You forgot to actually add the question mark.
It's a film.
I don't know what it was. I've always loved Alan Rickman, but I saw this and it creeped me out quite a little bit. I don't know what it was.
What era Alan Rickman is it? Does he have a beard like?
No. It's a maybe post Love Actually, where he's got like the longish hair, clean shaven.
It's not a Kevin Smith film, is it? Could be.
Maybe, I don't know, but it all. Speaking of Alan Rickman and being in Die Hard, it just creeped me out a little bit.
I think it's a music video. Yes, it is. It's
a music video. Okay.
Oh, I know that image. I have seen that. I don't remember the song though, but yeah, it's Texas is the name of the song, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't want to be looking at my phone the whole time.
That's all right. Yeah, I just saw it and I'm just like, oh, I love Alan Rickman, but that just creeped me out just a little bit because I don't want to see him making out, to be honest with you.
With me? Don't want to see him making out with me?
Yeah, I don't want to see Alan Rickman making out with you, to be honest. Oh, dear Lord.
So
dear
we
Lord.
are now officially in October, which, as we discussed last week, is Halloween month. I don't suppose in the course of the week you've had a chance to do anything with your kids, Halloweeny, like zero. Okay.
No. I'm like, you're on the money. Yes, I've subjected them to a Halloween movie that I love.
Firstly, also, your fingernails from last week are Halloween, so that's good.
There you go.
Yep.
They're a little bit chipped. Don't look. Yeah, so I sat them down and we watched Hocus Pocus.
Wonderful.
Well, let me rephrase this. We sat down, we started watching Hocus Pocus, they got bored, drifted off, and I finished watching Hocus Pocus because you got to be true. So,
excellent.
Yeah.
That's a great one to start with. It's a good, very family friendly one. I'm not a massive fan of it, but I do appreciate it. I'm friends with the writer of it. Like it's a film that's in my life, but it's, Mick Garris. You've probably seen him on the show.
I probably have. Yeah. So that was a movie that I've watched forever. It's one that I'll go back to. I didn't even know who Bette Midler was when I started watching it. Didn't know who Sarah Jessica Parker was. I thought Omri was like really good looking, so I watched it, and then as I got a bit older, I'm like, oh hey, that's Newbie from NCIS or whatever his name is, and yeah, so it just kind of, it's grown with me every single year, and I love that movie. It's awesome. Just so, and I can still quote it.
Excellent. I love that. Ernest Scared Stupid is another one very similar to Hocus Pocus. Back in the day, they were two that were sort of rival movies, particularly in America at Halloween time.
Right.
Which is one your kids would love. It's a very G-rated kind of,
Sweet.
Halloween film. And it's very similar, like you're going to scoff, but it's very similar as best described as a family-friendly version of Hubie Halloween. Like it's that kind of movie for kids.
Fair enough.
I mean, kids, it's a kids movie.
Yeah. Yep.
What about,
we were going to attempt Casper next.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that one to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Casper's a really good one.
So we were going to do that next because Christina Ricci, she's just 90s gold, and
it's the right amount of spooky.
Yeah.
What was the other one I was going to suggest to you? Can't remember now. Nah, it's gone. Damn.
I think I'm going to do, in honor of my favorite actor, future lover, Justin Long, I'm going to rewatch Jeepers Creepers at some point because it's been a while since I've done that.
That is a really good Halloween film. It has a real Halloween feel to it.
I don't know what it is about it. I just like that movie. Even though it scares the shit out of me.
Any kind of horror movie that has like cornfields or farmland at nighttime is Halloween to me.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Dark Night of the Scarecrow is a fantastic one. It's a heartbreaking one. It's good. But wish I could remember the other one.
Scarecrows freak me out.
Yeah. Scarecrows are awesome. Like they're good fodder for horror.
Yeah, they are. Yep, you're absolutely right there.
Yeah. But that one is particular. That one's a particularly heartbreaking one. It was made in the 70s, but it's about like a mentally handicapped man that the town sort of string up as a scarecrow and kill, but his ghost comes back as the scarecrow, and it's just a fantastic story of revenge and
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, The Little Vampire. That's the other one I was going to suggest for your kids.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Yeah.
My sisters were obsessed with that movie when they were kids. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good suggestion.
Jonathan Lipnicki.
Oh my God, have you seen him lately? My God.
Yep.
Dang, boy.
Uh-huh.
Do you decorate your house for Halloween?
No, we don't.
Horror lover?
If we lived in a different neighborhood that embraced Halloween, we probably would. In fact, the last 2 years, we haven't had a single trick-or-treater at our door, which is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Particularly when I buy candy, so that means I've got to eat it all afterwards.
Oh no.
Oh, I need to quit the sugar again. Like that's the last chocolate milk. That's the last chocolate milk.
Liar.
But no, I would if I was in the right place, I'd definitely embrace it for sure.
So we have a really just down the street. We
the Canadians.
The Canadians just down the street. They have this huge, beautiful house, and it kind of looks like your typical American type house. You know, the double story, and it's really cool. And every year they do a massive Halloween thing.
And last year they did the pulley system, and the kids loved it.
Yeah,
you told that story last week.
Of course I did, because I don't remember anything.
I was wondering how long into that you'd click. No, I'm repeating the things you'd said.
You know what, Glenn? It's been a really long week.
I won't tease you.
So anyway, the kids are really excited for Canadian Halloween house. Have I told you about that? So these Canadians down the road.
With pulleys.
With pulleys. Did I tell you about the pulleys?
You did. It's very Goonies. Okay, well there's our little Halloween quota for the week. We'll maybe talk about it again next week. We'll progress through.
Well, it's all October. We'll probably talk about it again.
Yeah. Well,
stay tuned next week where I talk about the Canadians down the street again who do the Halloween house
with pulleys.
Oh Lord.
Before we go, well, there was a couple of weeks ago they announced a spin-off to Pitch Perfect. I don't know if that's something that grabs you.
Yeah, what? Hang on. Another what?
Yeah, you know Adam Levine's character Bumper?
Yeah.
He's getting his own either film or series. I don't know which it is. I think it might be a film, but he's getting his own.
I'll be watching that.
Yeah.
I'll be watching that.
Thought you might.
I like him. I think he's very funny.
He can be very funny. He's one of these comedians I think he needs the right material that plays to his strengths.
Yeah.
Because when he doesn't get those sort of films that play to that sensibility, he can be right off. Like he'd be way off his mark. But overall,
True.
I agree overall. I get a kick out of him when he's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I do enjoy him.
Excellent.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not exciting enough to end the video on, though. Bumper gets a movie.
Shazam is Kazam.
There we go. You round it off. Nicely.
Oh, God.